it's Anya here, and I'm back with another video for Ophelia Talks Crochet. And today we are making a placemat. Now, when I was filming the other Anna squares, the other variations on the Anna square, I thought to myself, why don't I make this even larger and turn it into a placemat? And so I did. Now the possibilities are once again endless. First of all, you can make this in any color you want. You can make this in your interior colors or in the event colors. For instance, for Easter, or for the summer, or for Christmas. Then you can of course also make this for each person. You could give every person in your household their own individual placemat, so they always know where to go and sit at the dinner table. This one here is a double one, but you could easily make this as a single one. So you do exactly the same, you edge it with single crochets and you still put the flowers on it. It just wouldn't be as thick and luscious as the double one. Before we get started with the tutorial, let me just show you the things you need. I am using King Cole Cotton Soft. It's a 100% cotton yarn, which is great to work with. And we have the whole range of this yarn on our website, so do go and have a look if you want to make the same one. So this is King Cole Cotton Soft. It's a DK yarn. This color is Sax. This color is Coral, Candy Floss and Hot Pink. You only need a little bit of the accent colors, but for this yarn I use my 3.5 crochet hook. It is normally prescribed for a 4mm, but of course because of my tension I use 3.5. So see which hook you usually use. You also need scissors and a darning needle, of course. So let's get started with our slip knot. Voila. Insert the hook, close the loop. And for the placemat we are going to chain 70. So we're going to start making our chains 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I will see you when you have 70 chains. These are my 70 chains. I am now going to place 1 double crochet in the 6th stitch from the hook. So I'm going to count back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So in here we're going to place a double crochet. So that means we're going to yarn over, insert, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And I use American terminology. Now we're going to start our repeat, and the repeat is chain 1, skip 1 stitch, and you place a double crochet in the next stitch. There we go. We're going to continue like this until you have made 33 boxes. I will see you at the end of the row. So I now have made 33 boxes, so that's the end of row 1. And now to get started on my placemat, and as you can see I've got my example here, we're going to do a row of our designs. So we're going to get started with that. So for row 2 we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, this counts as a double crochet, and then the third chain counts as a chain. You're going to turn, then we are skipping the first stitch because of course we need to make a box, and then we are going to get started with our repeat, and the repeat is 1 double crochet in the next 7 stitches, chain 1 and skip 1. So we're going to get started with a double crochet in the next stitch. So we are skipping this stitch here into the next one. You're going to place 1 double crochet, and in fact we're going to do that 7 times. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. And then to end our little repeat, we have to chain 1 and skip 1. And then our repeat of 1 double crochet in the next 7 stitches starts again. So we do our 7 stitches, chain 1, skip 1, and so on. And you do this 8 times in total. So I have done 8 lots of 7 double crochets, chain 1, skip 1. And now here I just have to end the row, and we're going to place a double crochet in the second chain. So skip this stitch because that's what we need to be doing, and then into the second chain down below here we are going to place a double crochet. Always try to pick up 2 strands here so it doesn't expand too much. Although it has expanded, it will be okay. Now for row 3, we're going to chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. We're going to turn, we're going to skip this stitch here, and then from the next stitch we're going to place 1 double crochet in the next 3 stitches, chain 1, skip 1, and that is going to be our repeat. So yarn over into that next stitch there for the first double crochet, the second double crochet and the third one, and then we chain 1 and skip 1. And now our little repeat of doing 1 double crochet in the next 3 stitches, chain 1, skip 1 starts again. And this time you're going to repeat this repeat 16 times. So I will see you at the end of the row. I have done my 16 repeats. I'm at the end of my row, and here into that second chain I'm going to place my double crochet to finish my row. So now for row 4 we're going to repeat row 2, and row 2 is the row where we did those 7 double crochets in a row. So that's what we're going to do here as well. So chain 3, turn, skip this one, then we place 1 double crochet in the next 7 stitches, and we chain 1 and we skip 1, and we keep on repeating this until the end of the row. When you meet a chain space, of course you go around it. I will see you at the end of the row. So I have done my 8 groups of 7 double crochets each time with a box in between. I have done my last chain 1, skip 1, and then to finish the row we are placing a double crochet in the second chain of that chain below there. Voila! So now you might notice that your work is going slightly sort of curved. And that's because we did chains here and we have been doing a lot of double crochets here. Now this will be sorted out in the next row because we are going to do a row of boxes, and in that row you do a lot of chains and that will bring it in. So we're going to chain 3 to start row 5. We're going to turn, skip 1 stitch, and then we're going to place 1 double crochet in the next stitch. There we go. Voila. And now our repeat starts of doing chain 1, skip 1, 1 double crochet in the next stitch. So chain 1, skip one, one double crochet in the next stitch. And we're going to do that all the way to the end of the row. And because we're doing quite a number of chains, you will see that your work has now straightened out. I will see you at the end of the row. And of course here the repeat ends in such a way that you are actually ending your row in a double crochet, so that's sorted. And as you can see now, my panel here is straight again, and that's of course with the help of these chains in that last row. Okay, thank you, Layla. So if we look at our work here, we are going to continue doing this design along the side and this design along the side. And in the middle here, we're just going to be doing double crochets. So row 6, we're going to chain 3 and 3, you turn, skip 1 stitch, and then you do your 1 double crochet in the next 7 stitches, chain 1, skip 1, and you just do this once. And there we go. So I've done this once. Now from here we are going to do 47 double crochets. So you start working on this double crochet here, so you've skipped this one here, you go into this one and you start with your first double crochet, because of course you have to make that box there. Then you're going to keep on working your double crochets until you have done 47 of them. And in fact, doing 47 double crochets will bring you all the way to here, to this location here. So right before this box, before the last design. So if you wanted to, you could put a stitch marker there so that you know that this is the length that you need to bridge. So I will see you when you get here. So I have done my 47 stitches here in the middle of my panel. I now am above that last design. So now we're going to continue by chaining 1, skipping 1 and placing 1 double crochet in the next 7 locations. There we go. Then we chain 1, skip 1 and we place a double crochet in that second chain. Voila! There we go. And we have now started with making the middle part of our placemat. This is going to go slightly bowed out. As you can already see, I did it on purpose a little bit. So what you need to do to avoid this while you are doing your 47 double crochets is keep them tight. So give them a tug after each time you do them. Do a few normal ones, but then do a few tight ones. And that way your panel will stay straight here. Okay, so just keep in mind to do those stitches a little bit tighter. Now for row 7, we are going to start with chaining 3, 1, 2 and 3, and of course we have to continue our design here. So that means we are doing the same bits as we did in this design. So that means we're going to turn, skip 1 stitch, and we're going to place 1 double crochet in the next 3 stitches, chain 1, skip 1, 1 double crochet in the next 3 stitches, chain 1 and skip 1. And that has then completed the design on the side, and then we will get started on our 47 stitches. Okay, so there we go. So this is the design on the side. I've chained 1, skipping 1, and here I'm now going to get started on my 47 stitches. And remember, we are keeping them tight, so give them a little tug when you have finished your stitch. I will see you when you have done your 47 stitches. And see, it has straightened up again by doing my double crochets a little bit tighter. So now we are going to get started here again. So I've chained one, skipped one, and then here to complete our design we're going to do those 1 double crochets in the next 3 stitches. Voila, chain one, skip one, 1 double crochet in the next 3 stitches, chain one and skip one, and then we do our double crochet into that second chain there to finish the row. Voila. So now for row 8 we're going to repeat row 6, so where we do the 7, then the 47 and then the 7. So let's get going. 1, 2, 3, you turn, skip 1 stitch, we do 7 double crochets, then we do a chain 1 and a skip 1, and now we're ready to start doing our 47 stitches again. Remember to keep them tight. I've done my 47 stitches, I've done my chain 1, I'm skipping this one here, and now I am ending in placing 1 double crochet in the next 7 stitches, chain 1 and skip 1 and a double crochet in that second chain. There we go. So as you can see, we have kept the design in the first initial location and the last location, but all these have become just double crochets. So now we are at the location where we need to do that boxes row, but of course we're not going to break this up. So we're going to do the boxes here, then our 47 double crochets, and then the boxes there. So let's get started. Chain 3, turn, skip 1 stitch, 1 double crochet in the next stitch, then we're going to chain 1, skip 1, 1 double crochet in the next stitch, chain 1, skip 1, 1 double crochet in the next stitch, chain 1, skip 1, 1 double crochet in the next stitch, and then we chain 1, skip 1. Now we have made 1, 2, 3, 4, well, in fact 5 boxes on the side, and now we are going to get started with our 47 double crochets. There we go. I will now see you at the end of our 47 stitches, and then we will make our boxes. So I have now done my 47 double crochets, and here of course on top of this design we are going to have to make the boxes. So we're going to chain 1, skip 1, 1 double crochet in the next stitch, chain 1, skip 1, 1 double crochet in the next stitch, and of course we're going to do this until the end of the row. We will be making 5 boxes on this side, and of course there's 5 boxes on the other side, so in this row you are making 10 boxes. There we go. So now you are going to do a repeat, and the repeat is of these rows here. I'm going to have to move my camera up so you can see the whole placemat. So these are the rows you're going to repeat. So we are going to get started with row 10, where you repeat row 6, which is the row with the 7 double crochets. Then you do row 7, which is the row with the 3 double crochets. And then you do row 6 again, which is the row with the 7 double crochets. And then you do row 9 again, which is the row with the boxes. And each time, of course, you are still doing your 47 double crochets in the middle. You are going to work until you have done row 24, and that's a row 6. I will meet you there. So I have now done 24 rows. And now for row 25, we are going to start doing these again. So we're going to finish with our 47 double crochets in the middle. And of course, to signify that, we are going to do a whole row of boxes. So we're doing a row 5 for row 25. So let's get started. So we're going to chain 3, turn, skip 1 stitch and place 1 double crochet in the next stitch. Then we're going to do the repeat of chain 1, skip 1, 1 double crochet in the next stitch. So I'm just finishing my row here. I now have a whole row of boxes. And now for rows 26 to 29, we're going to repeat this design again. So we are doing a row 2, which is the one with the 7 double crochets. Then we do a row 3, which is the one with the 3 double crochets. Then we do a row 2, which is the one with the 7 double crochets. And then we finish our table mat with a row of boxes, so a row 5. My finished panel measures 40 by 32 centimeters or 16 by 13 inches, and it weighs 70 grams. Now I've made a second panel because I want to make my placemat double, and my finished weight of my completely finished, joined and embellished placemat is 149 grams. So you can make this as a single placemat where you don't join the two together, but you still do the edging and the embellishments the same. So using one of our accent colors, this is the hot pink. I'm going to make my slip knot, insert the hook, and I'm going to hold together my panels, and I'm going to try and find, of course, the corner box. And in there, I'm going to get started with sort of working on this side with 2 single crochets. So the first one will be like a standing single crochet, then a second one in there. Then we're going to do a chain 1. Then you sort of turn to work along this side of the box, and you're going to make 2 single crochets there. So that has made our little corner. And now we're going to continue all along our edge, and we're going to make sure that we place 2 single crochets in each box. So we're going to keep on doing these single crochets in each box, making sure, of course, that the boxes tally up. So make sure that you go through the box on this side and also through the adjacent box on the other panel. And if you're doing this on just one panel, of course, you're just going to go around the chain there. I will see you when you have gone all the way around your placemat. And of course, corners are 2 single crochets, 1 chain and 2 single crochets. So I have made it all the way around. I am now going to do a slip stitch to close the round, but of course this one here, that standing single crochet, has closed up for me, so I'm going to go under that first V that I see there, and I'm going to do a slip stitch. So that is the end of this round, the end of joining the panels together. And also, as you can see, I have already put the flowers on, and oh my goodness, am I loving the way this looks. So I have just put these flowers here in the corner. Here I've put just the 1 flower, because if I did 3 here as well, then I was already meeting here and there was only 1 there, so I thought that's not going to limit the amount of flowers that I have to do. So these, and then this one, and then here I've done these as well, so they're slightly different from here. So here I've just sort of, played about with the colors a little bit. So now here in this corner, I'm going to do another one of the coral flowers, and I will show you how to do that, of course. So I have cut a strand of about 90 centimeters and put it on my needle. A lot of it is double, some of it is just single still. So the way I'm going to do these flowers is I'm going to go in between my two panels. Now if you are just using one panel, you're going to go into the bodies of the stitches like this. So your thread disappears into the body of the stitches. But here, because we've got two panels, we're going to try and wriggle up and down so that we are catching strands. Can you see my hand going up and down? Sort of from those stitches, but are still in between the two panels. Can you see that? And then we're coming out there. So this is the longest part in the flower that we are going to have to bridge. And this is where we're going to get started and where we are going to straight away weave in the end. So I'm going to leave it like this so you can barely see this. Now I'm coming back into the hole, back out of the hole here, and I'm going to make my first, petal or line, whatever. There we go. And because it's lying over where we have sewn in that end, should it come out a little bit, you wouldn't be able to see it because this one is lying over there. And then you come back to go to this box, then back to the box in the middle. And back to the next one, back out in the middle one, and the next. And this is of course how you're going to keep going, making sure that when this goes double you make it a little bit longer. There we go. And I'm really liking the way I make the flowers like this because it means we have not got any ends hanging out. It is sewn in straight away. And make sure you don't pull your strands. Lay them nicely over your fabric. So if you pull them like this, look what's going to happen. You're going to make these boxes bigger. You're going to make the middle one bigger as well. So make sure you don't sort of pull it, but lay the strands just on top of the fabric. There we go. So when you've worked your way all the way around, you're back in the middle of your flower. You're going to have to sew in this end. And so I go back into that same location where we were earlier. And I do the same thing. I wriggle in and out. And in this way, of course, I sew in my end a little bit. So then cut off the yarn and make sure you sew in all your ends. So whether or not you are going to make this placemat as a double or a single layer, I think it is a lovely variation on our theme of changing up the Anna square. I have to say I really, really love this placemat. So I hope you do like it as well, and I hope you will make it. Watch out for the next video because I have another version of the Anna square up my sleeve and it goes perfectly well with this placemat. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. Leave me a comment if you did, leave me a like, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!